Survive and Thrive with Digital Learning. This is a 5-minute PLD video designed to help educators in lockdown, isolation, and the classroom. Today's video will share some strategies for the tech-phobic, the stressed, or maybe just the reluctant tech-using teacher. For some of us, the transition to entirely online teaching and learning feels like a major shift. Perhaps you're a reluctant technology user and you feel uncomfortable shifting all of your practice online. However you are feeling, all of those feelings are okay. However, we also need to recognize this for the golden opportunity it is, both in shifting our own practice, but also in the role modeling we can do for our students. When we use the growth mindset, we believe that most basic abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. In other words, even those of us who avoids technology like the plague can become great at using it for your teaching. Carol Dweck, the psychologist behind the idea of fixed and growth mindset, reminds us that for most of us, we will swing in and out of using the growth and fixed mindset, depending on context. Hence, we need to remember that while we are stressed and in fight and flight mode, our brain struggles to do higher order thinking such as problem solving, troubleshooting, planning, and correcting errors. In other words, when you can feel your frustration mounting, when you find yourself swearing at your computer or stress eating your home baking, take a break. Your brain needs to exit fight or flight mode to do its best problem solving. So when in fight or flight mode, our brain shuts down higher order thinking, and as a result, it's also far more likely to assume that fixed mindset. However, if we breathe and we calm ourselves down, we can again start to embrace the challenges in front of us to learn from our mistakes. Once you have your headspace right, there are some technical tips I believe every teacher should know about dealing with technology. I even made a handy acronym for them. First up, read what is on the screen. In all the years I've provided tech support for teachers, and for my dad, who calls me while I'm in the supermarket and expects me to talk him through his Google Doc problems without actually seeing his computer or having one in front of me, I've learnt one critical lesson. Just read what is on the screen. Most of our classroom tech today is designed so that anybody can use it. As a result, they have to use fairly simple language. And because of that, many of the tech issues I resolve is as simple as, can you tell me what it says on the screen right now? And people usually figure it out for themselves immediately. Next up, bad user experience design, not user error. Don't take the error message or not being able to find the right button to click as a reflection of your ability. Instead, know that good software design is intuitive. And if you have read the instructions on the screen and it's not intuitive, assume bad design rather than your incompetence. I see far too many teachers beat themselves up as they struggle with implementing technology when in fact it's not their fault. Sure, sometimes it is, but until you have a bit more experience to make a fair judgment about whose fault it is, please don't beat yourself up. Next up, don't be afraid to Google it. So you're calm, you've been saying your growth mindset mantras, you read all the things on the screen and it's still not working? Google it. There are far too many websites and programs and computer parts for one person to know them all. Googling is essential. There's usually a YouTube video or a forum who has encountered the same problem. I can guarantee you that all tech-savvy teachers, also the technicians who fix your computers, they all use Google. There's a couple of other handy hints I wanted to point out from your colleagues. In particular, I want to point out from Sound of Sugar, you can't break anything. If you just click around on a few buttons on a screen, worst that can happen is it goes to the trash and you fish it back out. It's really hard to break it, but you will not learn if you don't have a play. Lots of other good tips out there as well. Again, there's a whole conversation of this on Twitter for you to go and check out and see the advice. Thanks again to everyone who's contributed to this video. Just a reminder that if you're interested in more videos like this, you can subscribe for email updates at mistytheteacher.blogspot.com. Video updates are also frequently include appendix items such as explaining how to use particular tools mentioned in these videos, or even further professional readings. You can also head to missdtheteacher.blogspot.com if you would like to participate in the New Zealand Teacher Lockdown Response Survey. These videos are designed in response to teacher needs from the survey. Good luck with your online teaching, and thanks for watching.